Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to episode number 3 of my Manchester United career in FX11. I'm really enjoying playing this right now, so hopefully you're enjoying it, just bringing something different. This is the stage where Football Manager and FIFA, both of them, start to become a little bit repetitive, so it was a good time for me to start this, especially like last year. There was a other game similar to this, like Lords of Football. People started playing it, was decent in terms of popularity on YouTube. So hopefully you can enjoy this, and I enjoy. I didn't really like Lords of Football, to be honest, but this one's better because it's more of a management game. It was involved too much with the players and that, dragging them everywhere or not. This is more of a management feel, and it is very enjoyable for myself. So if you missed the last episodes, we have made, and I've got, of course, the first episode I didn't have the real names, but now I have done. I downloaded to have them in. So I did make one signing of a defensive midfield player. Wanyama, signed him for a fairly cheap fee. It was a good signing. He's a team player, and he's happy. And yeah, you can play that defensive midfield position. Yeah, he's a solid player, and he's 22, so still has time to grow. Even though I'm not really sure how the growth works in this game. If anyone knows how players grow, or if you can see them grow, how that works and all the other stuff. And right now I'm just keep searching for transfer players. And the best way to find the best ones is just to click on players, click once, it makes them go in like alphabetical order. But if you click twice, it goes in terms of their quality. And the first guy shows the quality, but he's the most quality player on the transfer list, but he is the youngest, or not youngest, but he's like a young prospect. He's a future star. Mitchell Weiser, you know him. Of course, you know him from Bayern Munich. He comes in that central attacking midfielder as a preferred role. He'll be good. I want to play that role now. He's got some very good attributes, very good passer, good dribbling, and good pace. So I really would like to sign him, and yeah, I want to make an offer for him. So I'm not sure if they'll accept club's demands. You gotta look at the transfer value as well. 15 million. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it on 15 million. A bit less than they want, but we'll just see how it goes. Is that 15 million? Yeah, there you go. We don't need to give any players annual wage. He does want a lot. So, but I'll give it to him though. I'll give him what he demands because he's like a really good future player. Because he's got a solid rating already, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I just need to type these numbers in. There you go. And there's his annual wage, transfer value, club's demands. Okay, yeah, sorry, you would have seen that, wouldn't have you? Yeah, they want 12.5 million. I think this is million anyway in this currency. But yeah, it makes sense too. There you go, 12.5 million for that, and his transfer value wants to be that 15. I'm not sure. Yeah, again, I've always been saying that, but I'm not sure why you actually choose his value. You can't choose the value of a player in real life. It's just what their value is. So, agents demands 1 year on the contract. Next season, I want him this season. Thank you. And yeah, let's accept that and see how that goes. I'm surprised he's on the transfer list for Bayern Munich, to be honest. And yeah, if you haven't played it, that's what it means. If you go to transfer, all these players are transfer listed. So you can go transfer value for all the good player. Gibbs could be a good signing, actually, because he is a left back. And we definitely need a backup left back when Evra retires. So we need someone coming through there. But of course, we have time to sign that. Evra is good enough for the first season at the very least. So yeah, I'm going to be going to the match. It says Champions Cup here. That's the only thing that's wrong. The Champions Cup, that's the Community Shield. I couldn't change the league names or competition names, but the team names and players names is good enough for me. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this team. I'm kind of getting to that situation of making these signings now. It's all good, but I can really see in the future, maybe a month later or something, as this kicks on, I will start a new one as a lower team, so it can be more of a challenge. And yeah, I reckon it could be really good like that, building a team from a lower position. And I really enjoy it with this kind of game. So I hope the developers, and yeah, please support the developers, buy the game, and ask your friends to buy the game, because I feel this could be a really amazing game in the future. Just judging the base of it, like, I really like the off-field stuff right here. I think it's really amazing. It's probably stupid to say, but in some aspects of it, I think it's better than Football Manager. Not just in some aspects I like. That's just my opinion. But it just feels like it feels like a game I would enjoy. And those people who think Football Manager is a bit complicated, this would be perfect for you in my view. It's really good. The gameplay probably needs to be improved, but it's like the first version of the game, I think, or something. So high hopes for it to be a very good game. So yeah, I'll just show you the tactics before I really get into it. You see, I changed my formation sort of like to a 4-1-2-1-2, playing possession style on attacking. You got Van Persie and Rooney as two strikers. Fellaini attacking midfield. That's something I want to talk about. Because signing Weiser, I want to bring him into that position. And yeah, that's where I want to bring him in, really. Even though Fellaini doesn't really suit. But if you check out his positions there in the bottom right, Fellaini, he's 79 as attacking midfielder and an 80 as a central midfielder. So there isn't too much difference in there. You can see there's a setup. Carrick, what's his best at as centre mid as well. I could almost just change it as we go on. I could just do it to suit the players. To be honest, if I do that, it will suit all players. And look, that's a really higher rating for the team. If I just do a normal 4-4-2 instead of a 4-1-2-1-2, and that's what you'll see. I'm going to be choosing where my best players play. So that's all good. So hopefully we can push in. And for those people who haven't played this yet, just check out the training. You can set training for all players, but I've used my fitness coach who's 5-star, so he'll do the best for the players. And also for your set pieces, they do that as well. And strategies. Working on Tuesday, worked on the through balls, and on Monday worked on the give and go offense, which is like first touch passing and that. So that's all good. And yeah, we'll go into the match. I'll show you how the match goes. Hopefully we can play well against Manchester City. Their lineup is Negredo as starting striker, then the three attacking midfielders of David Silva, Jovetic, and Nasri. Their ratings are really good. Look at that. So high. Rodwell and Yaya Toure in defensive midfield positions. And the back four of Kolarov. Lescott 87. I have never seen a bigger overall, or overrated of overall of a player in a game before. Lescott 87. No way. How is Lescott 87? Anyway, let's try and move on. And Richards 81. Yeah, seems realistic, but how can he be the same rating as Company? So basically, in the game, Lescott is as good as Company. Oh my god. But if you look at our strikers, Van Persie 91, Rooney 92, Young 84, Fellaini 80, Carrick 78, Valencia 85 overall. Yeah, Rafael is 84, Ferdinand and Vidic both 84, and Evra is 83. So, according to this, Lescott is 3 overalls better than Vidic. At least I think that's their overall anyway. Yeah, I keep right-clicking to try and click their profile from here, but I guess you can't click it from here, unfortunately. But anyway, we'll move on. We'll watch the game. Or what does highlights do? I watched the game before I did this. My other save I did highlights. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's take that off. You saw the first half. Nothing happened anyway. Man City dominating. So now we'll go to watch the game. And this, how would you prefer to see this? Would you actually want to watch the game here? As you can see, first half, nothing happens. And would you want to watch this? It doesn't look too bad for the first game. So here, let's go to give and go offense for the period of the game. And I'll move it on to ×2 so I can be a bit more swift. As Van Persie comes in, almost scored. There's a lot of arrows on the ground or on the pitch. Evra, there's arrows pointing everywhere. Am I controlling something? I don't know. What's the arrows? Why is there arrows? Oh, shot on target from Fellaini there. Was decent. Yeah, the gameplay is not too bad. Like I said, for a first game of this. So, yeah, leave your thoughts on it as well. For the first ever game. I think it is anyway. Like, I just saw it on Steam. So, hopefully they can keep making the game, as I mentioned previously. As Valencia were going on the attack. Giving up the ball in midfield. Not good. Not good. I have something to change if they don't score. Yes, good. How do I pause? How do I pause? I paused it, did I? What happened? Can you... Okay, you can't pause. Unless I go to tactic. Can I change tactic? Please. Does that mean it's going to wait for a break in play? Because I want to make a sub. But also change to a play. I want to play on counter-attack. And also, any other way than that, is there a way to actually pause the game? Because I clicked on that. So there we change the counter-attack, and next on lineup, we're going to make some subs. See how these things are read there? I think they improve in training with the training we do on like the overalls. So we're probably going to look to make a sub. You can see the fitness level here. The fitness levels aren't too bad, to be honest. You might as well keep our best team on Januzaj. I want to give him a go, though, and take him off for Young. Januzaj is well rated in the game. Look at those. Januzaj's passings already 88. He's got the future star. He's a left forward. He's going to be a great player in this game. So, yeah, that's the only sub I think I'll do. The rest of the team's really, really strong. But no, actually, I'm going to bring Wanyama on for Carrick. There you go. But the rest of the team, as I said, is fairly strong and got decent fitness. And some of these need to be match fit as well. I think that's why their fitness is low. So, yeah, I think I should actually do that. Performance. Is this as how well they're playing, or is that their overall, like the bar? So, I'm not sure, but I think I just want to... It's more important to keep my match fitness up of players. So, I think I'll bring Smalling on for Ferdinand. Just realistic to take him off. He's a bit older than that. So, we'll resume the game, and there you go. I'm slightly getting more into it now, like getting used to it. So yeah, I changed the counter, didn't I? So we'll see if that makes a difference. And I guess we'll try and play more direct football from that. Okay, we've got a free kick. The ball's put in. Vidic. Fellaini. Oh! Was that Januzaj with the shot? And we win the corner. Well done, Januzaj. Poor corner. That looked like anyway. Let's try some pressing for the rest of the game, I guess. Nastasic picks up a yellow. Oh, corner. That shot was by Fellaini. He seems to be taking the free kicks. Oh, so close. What's happening? Yeah, we seem to play better in the second half. Well, I didn't play the first half. Well, judging off the stats, we didn't do too well. Januzaj. Penalty. Is that a penalty? Nothing happened from that. So, Valencia. And yeah, the different colored dots are basically to judge their position. It's a bit confusing to look at when you start, but eventually you get used to it. You know who's the defenders, midfielders, and attackers. And that was it. Is there going to be a penalty shootout now, or it's going to be extra time, or what's going to go down? Or is that it? Or you just continue play watch game for extra time? What can I do here? Give and go. Should I? Yeah, I'll do that. See, what I don't get, that count down from 30, but that's not that time of the game, that amount of time. So yeah, what those numbers mean? Because they obviously aren't minute. That's like done in 5 minutes. The 30. So yeah, drop your thoughts. What does that mean, or does it use extra fitness or whatever? I don't really know. Direct football late on a counter-attack. I'm just really experimenting right now. I don't know what's best to do. But I guess not conceding against Manchester City is not too bad. Might try and concede. Or Rafael just clear. Yeah, I suppose it's not bad because Manchester City is probably going to be one of the hardest teams to beat this season. So it's good to not concede a goal so far, as we might push for a late goal. It's good to get Januzaj some playing time. He's got... I'm guessing he has high potential in this game. I don't know how potential works in this game, but I'm just really, having a guess out there because he's got a decent rating. I'm guessing a young player with a high rating for his overall, of course, is going to be a good player in the game. And this ×1 seems to be too slow. ×2 is a good pace. Fellaini. Ooh, I thought he was getting past there. I noticed Fellaini's a really good player. From this game I've seen, he's been doing well, as much as I can judge off it. So, let's see if we can score. We're doing really well. Man City haven't really created too many shots on target and that kind of thing. So, it's really looking at the minutes. It is going to be a penalty shootout. It's not too bad, but you want to win a game, not just draw. So, We'll see how it goes. But Man City might look to attack. I wouldn't surprise if they create a chance because they haven't really in this whole second half. And that's it. Is there going to be a penalty shootout? Does this game have penalty shootouts? Or I guess there is. I can watch it. Oh, I get to choose. Nice. So it would be nice if you could see who's best for penalties, but I think I'll just put the best players. Van Persie second, or he put him first. Rooney second. Then bring Fellaini. Valencia next. And I guess Januzaj. There you go. How do you play? Do you just click? Oh, confirm that. I hardly saw that. It's a bit dark. Okay. They step up. And that's a goal. Van Persie. Good start, Van Persie. I was unsure if that was me or not, my player. And next up is a goal. I thought that was a goal. Well, I'm sure, wasn't there just a chance taken? No idea what happened there. But nonetheless, Negredo comes up. And that's another goal. Or was that another practice one? What's with all these practice ones? I have no idea what that is. But again, Rooney steps up. What's all that, the practice one? I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, but here it looks like they're stepping up. Yeah, well, I'm confused. This game's confusing. This game's really confusing. What is that? Whoever takes the penalty after we take one and Man City take one, what is it? What is that in the middle of there? I'm guessing it's just a bug in the game. It's still a relatively new game or something, but still, as Fellaini hits the post, it just makes the game drag on longer, which is unfortunate because... Who is it? Jovetic. See, now... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But anyway. See, who's this? I can't... See, it's just some random person. Is it just someone from the crowd deciding they want to join the penalty takeout? What the hell? Something weird is happening. But somehow that was a goal. I'm sorry, the game is just going crazy right now, and I've no idea what's happening. So yeah, probably has slight bugs here and there, which is being showcased by these players from the crowd having shots. But David Silva steps up, and yeah, we're going to lose this unless they miss. So again, we have to wait for this random person from the crowd. They took their penalty and scored. And now we need our penalty to be scored. Well done, Januzaj. It's good for his confidence. So yeah, now to be save this chance if it's going to be Man City or just a random person from the crowd again. I didn't realise it was a three-way penalty shootouts. But it seems to be. We need to save this. And we didn't. Probably were distracted by the extra penalty taking. I know I was. So yeah, that was weird. I'm not sure what was happening, but nonetheless, we still had a draw against Man City in 120 minutes, so that's always good. Unfortunately, we lost to the lottery of a penalty shootout. It's not really down to our ability or anything, just, yeah, it's a lottery. So that's pretty much it. We have another preseason game. I might as well play through this. Play, and I'm just going, you can skip it so fast. You just go final score, and another 0-0. It seems... very low scoring. I'm not sure why. Before when I had another save, yeah, there was a lot of 1-0s and that. But anyway, we were drawn in Group B of the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund, Napoli, and Atletico Madrid. It's a pretty tough group, but I believe we are better than all those teams. A new season begins, Old Trafford. At least that's realistic to show that. Really good. Let's continue. And I guess, yeah, that's probably going to come in the next episode if you want to see. Look, the club just received the prize money awarded to all the clubs that compete in the group stage of the FX Europe Cup, which is, of course, the Champions League. And that is, yeah, that doesn't have the real name because that's the only thing that could have been changed. That's made in the game. You can't change that, but the other things can. It's hard to explain, but that's the situation. So, Keita signing confirmed, and he's going to be signing next season. I think. Yeah. For anyone that plays this game, if you make a player and you agree for him to join next season, where can you see his development or something? Is he still in your scouting reports or whatever? But nonetheless, Bayern Munich has accepted our offer for Weiser. Now we must agree with the agents. So, yeah, they think that was a good offer. I think it was as well, because I think he's a talented player. And you see we have 100 million, but do you think it's wise not to spend it all? Like, keep the money for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but Man United, have heaps of money. That's all be. It'll definitely be more of a challenge with the lower teams. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So, if you know how we can keep tabs on Keita, if he can be in our scout... Okay, here's our scout reports as well. I'm not sure if we can search by name. I'll worry about that a bit later, but I've been searching for left backs, and I'll search by the quality. Again, Santon in there. We could definitely make another signing in that position, but we've got decent cover. It just really depends on... Luke Shaw is obviously a key one. We will probably go for Luke Shaw, left back, a future star. I'll just go for him for this purpose. Yeah, so click on Luke Shaw. He seems... Yeah, he's a future star. You know, he'll be a good player. Let's make an offer. And how much do they want? Club demands only that much. I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. It's way less than it should be. Like 1.5 million or so. It's okay. I'll just type it in. 1550000. That would be a cheap price for him, I would imagine. Really, really cheap, and especially how much his transfer value. For whatever reason, if we do sell him into the future, he could be a good player. So this season, I want him to join, of course. And there we go. If we can sign Luke Shaw for that cheap, that would be a good deal. So, yeah, we've got some search going there. Let's see if there's any other good prospects. Any younger types. You see some younger types here, but I don't think they're too amazing. Again, it's really hard to judge who's the good players. You can just judge of what they're like. How do you know what their potential is? Like their star report, is that their potential for younger players? Yeah, I don't really know. So first search as well. Luke Shaw's on that one. Sterling is obviously a good player, but slightly unrealistic. So yeah, like what would be the difference? How could you tell the difference between Sterling or Redmond or Mavri, as they're really similar types? Like, how would you know who has potential to be the better player? That's what I mean. Or is it just you gotta do who you think is better, or what? Or you judge off their ratings there. Yeah, leave your thoughts. So let's go back to the main menu, and if I can go back, is this the way I have to do it? If it is, I'll just do it this way then. If I go to request a new report, to Italy, to Lazio. Where is the player we signed? Keita, yeah. How do I... you are already negotiating with the player. Cancel your offer if you want to request a report. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to... I just want to see how he's going throughout a season. Like, his stats. That's what I mean. Or do I just click on him there? Okay. Hasn't played any game this season. Of course, season hasn't started yet. But, yeah, he's an 18-year-old player. Seems decent. Right winger. Definitely want to use him into the future. So... next episode, we are going to have the first league game of the season against Southampton. So, leave your comments again. You saw how the match engine is. So, leave your comments if you want to see games or not. Like, how many do you want to see? How regularly? Maybe once a month or something? Because I do want to go through it, and I do have a plan for the future to be a lower team, because I really feel this could be a really good game with a lower team. It feels more of a challenge. Like, with Manchester United, I'm just going to find the basics of the game, maybe play a couple seasons. Yeah, just really how quick you want me to go through it. Like I said, how regular should I show games, and how much should I play through it myself and not show on YouTube. So, yeah, leave your thoughts on everything, because I will do it live, not like recorded on FIFA, because this is like PC with the screen recording, because it makes sense just to do it live, not recorded, because, yeah, it's just easier and it feels better for me to do, and I'm always going to do it that way. So drop a like if you want to see some more, and I'll see you guys next time.